Hi everyone, today I have a Delta shower faucet and it's leaking. So this is leaking, it is the hot water which is leaking. So it's been like 3-4 days which is leaking right now. I think I have to fix it. So I did replace these two seals. This was the part number. But the problem is not fixed. So the faucet is still leaking. So after a small research, I think I have to replace this one. This is the newer version, and we'll see if it's gonna do the job. First I'm gonna close the breaker switch for the tank. This is a breaker switch. In every house there is a valve. This is the main valve. So first you have to know where is the main valve in the house for the water. It's located someplace in the house. Of course, could be in the basement or whatever. So this valve is the main valve over here. And there's another one for the hot water tank. This one is going to the hot water tank and this one is the main valve. So we're gonna close the main valve. All the way. And close the other valve. And if the valve is seized up, then of course it's a problem. So if it's seized up, I think it is something that maybe you can't do yourself. But luckily the valves are moving, so I don't have an issue there. So we're gonna go ahead and change the cartridge for the Delta faucet. Just remove this cover. There's no water coming out, so we know that we are safe right now. So when you work, there's no water coming out. So remove the knob. So after removing the knob, over here there's a plastic hot water limiter plastic. So we're gonna remove this plastic. This is as a limiter, so you can change the position as much as heat you want. Of course the one I'm changing is not similar, but this one, the maximum heat is adjustable, so you can remove and change the position as much as heat as you want. If it's too hot, you change it so you don't burn yourself. Old O-ring over here. Remove the O-ring. Remove the O-ring. And remove this piece. This one too is kind of a limiter. It's gonna lean over here, so it's gonna stop. Remove this one too. So right now we're gonna pull out this sleeve, chrome sleeve. Pull it out. And here is a rubber. We're gonna leave the rubber in place. So here we have a ring. So this ring is supposed to, when you move it anti-clockwise, supposed to come out. So If it doesn't come out, it is a problem, so you might have to use a cutting wheel to cut it, but we'll try first. As you see, it came out, so I have no problems there. So move it all the way. But if it is seized up, then it could be a problem, but as I said, I don't have any problem until now. And now we're gonna pull out this slightly out, and we're gonna turn it anti-clockwise. This is the rubber that I did replace. So this didn't fix the problem, so I'm gonna remove them. And we're gonna pull out this part. And even this was clean and it didn't fix the problem. Normally it goes like this and it turns clockwise and you push it in. So I'm gonna pull out the whole thing right now. So this is the whole thing. This is the cartridge. So we're gonna replace. It is a little bit dirty. So I'm gonna clean the inner section over here. So this is how it looks like inside. And I use some silicone grease, not too much, just a little bit, so we don't damage the seals while installing it. I'm gonna put the hot, I'm gonna put it to the left. As you see, it went in and it has a spot over here, a seat, kind of a spot over here that sits in, one on each side. I'm gonna put the cap back in. Turn it clockwise. You're gonna hand tight this one. I'm not using any wrench or any pliers. Don't force anything while working, because if you force anything, the pipes could bend or could crack or something, and you can have a lot of problems. So I'm going to put back the sleeve. Just push it in. And to put back the knob. So this is how it goes. And we're gonna put the screw. And tighten the screw all the way. Hold the knob and tighten the screw. So the cap is back in place, so now we're gonna open the water again and to see if the problem is fixed. Open the water. The main. So don't force the faucets. So whenever you do plumbing work, don't use excess of force. So this is the moment of truth right now. So this is closed right now. And wait a little bit to see if the water will stop. So far it looks good because it was dripping a lot before. So guys, look like the problem is fixed. So if you have a similar problem, this Delta faucet shower is about 20 years old. So this was the part number.